Okay, so if I were just arriving to 257 College to look at it for the first time, I'd be pulling up right along here. And these are the neighboring homes. Walking up to the home, the first thing I'm going to notice, it does have new windows, which is a plus. But on the negative side, the paint and wood on the outside, there's some rotted wood pieces that need to be replaced, and you can see the paint is just layers and layers of peeling chipped paint. This is one of the corners of the house. The windows are great, but the paint and the wood siding is just not in good shape. It does have a privacy fence along this little courtyard on the side. We'll look at that in a minute. Yeah, there's a big piece that's pulled off and one that's pulling off. Some more right there. Yeah, up here it's really bad on this spot. Then for the backyard, it does have a chain link along this side, which you can see has been pretty torn up along here. And it looks like the window screens have been popped off of these windows on the side, which we can get those put back up. All right, now walking up onto the front porch. The front door, little dented, and definitely at least needs a fresh coat of paint, if nothing else. Okay, and then walking inside, you walk into the living room. This is a good size room. The walls and ceiling throughout the entire house is this kind of shiplap look, which is okay. It's a little unevenly spaced in some spots, but that's what the walls and ceiling are. A lot of the light fixtures are missing the glass domes on them, so this should have a dome on it, but it does not. Hardwood floors. Built-in shelves. So this is the living room space. In this corner, you have the door to the first bedroom. This is one of the smaller rooms, but it's still decent sized. And this room does have its own door to the backyard. Somebody miscut the hole for the light switch right here. The ceilings in the bedrooms are this wood ceilings, but whoever painted did not do a careful job of painting. So they got the paint for the walls on the ceilings on all the edges. And then I don't even know why there's these white patches in these two different spots. That's some kind of cord coming out of the ceiling. And as you can see, all the doors This door is actually in really good shape, but a lot of the doors in the house are in pretty rough shape. Like this closet door, it's all chipped. And the doorknob's also broken. And there's a few broken doorknobs throughout the house. So I'll point those out as we go through, because these are things that got pointed out to me to the last prospects that I showed this house to. So there's a crawl space in this closet. And other than that, and there's also an attic access in this closet. So that's the closet for this room. Okay. So far, pluses, I'd say. Hardwood floors are great. These could definitely be in better condition. They could also be in worse condition. They're just pretty scuffed up throughout. But hardwood floors are forever floors, and most people are thankful to not have carpet. So to me, that is a plus. But some of the negatives so far, like we've talked about, the light fixtures and the doorknobs, some of the hardware like that. The other side of the living room, we have this dining room. And I think the dining room's in pretty good shape. Love the big, pretty picture window. Not too much to say here. The kitchen is right off of the dining room, and the washer and dryer do sit in the kitchen. Paul and I were able to test these today, and they do both work. So that is definitely a plus. Washer and dryer that work. The dishwasher does not work. So that's a rollable dishwasher that somebody had here at some point. It no longer works, so we just need to get that removed. The microwave, we believe works, but we don't have any counter space where it can set and reach a plug without an extension cord. So the tenant would have to have an extension cord, because this is the only outlet besides the one behind the dryer. So figuring out the because the microwave won't fit underneath this countertop, this cabinet. So that's a little bit tricky. We do have the gas stove. We did want to double check it. We don't think that it has any issues since the last tenant was here, but we don't have the gas on today. So I'll come back once the gas is on to double check that this works. We don't have a Vent-A-Hood for the gas stove though. So there is that. The kitchen has these tile countertops, which for the most part are in pretty good shape. We do have a few chipped tiles, as you can see, especially along right here where people wash dishes. But overall, not in too bad of shape. Really, the thing that's in bad shape in the kitchen are the kitchen cabinets. They're original. They've been painted a few times. You can see kind of paint drips from different times it's been painted. So these are pretty old and a little dinged up, as well as the drawers. They don't slide very easy, and you can see they're pretty worn. They've got a lot of chips in them. Yeah, that one sticks pretty hard. So, and these kind of uneven, or yeah. So that's what we're looking at in the kitchen. It does have a nice fridge. You do have to deal with washer and dryer in the kitchen, but that is what it is. We'll take a peek right quick outside this side door at this courtyard. This is off the kitchen. This is probably where the tenants would come in through, since the driveway runs right along here. And then here's this little courtyard. So that's what this door is. And this door is actually in really good shape. Okay. Also, real quick, we'll just peek. This is the pantry. All right, so we have bedroom number 2 off of the kitchen. This is another one that has a broken doorknob. This whole thing is just kind of messed up and doesn't function the way it should. This door also has a couple of holes and a dent and is a little beat up at the bottom. So this is what I was talking about with a lot of the interior doors just being pretty beat up. Here's another one of the light fixtures that I was talking about that's missing the globe off of the light part. And then again, in this room, we have the paint from the walls that has gone up onto the wood ceilings. So those are kind of the negatives. The pluses, this is the master bedroom. It has 2 closets. It's the biggest room of the house. So that's awesome. But again, just pointing out few negatives. Also, it looks like this wood panel needs to be tacked back up. It looks like that one's coming a little bit loose. Taking a peek at these closets. These are actually pretty nice cedar closets. Oh, that light bulb is out, so. And then here's the other one. I don't know if that's a crawl space that somebody has screwed a wood plank over. I'm not sure. But this room does have 2 closets. And okay, and on this closet door, we do have another hole in the door. That one is okay. All right. So, walking down the hallway. Oh, and here's the back side of the door that we just walked through to that room. And again, we have another hole in the door. It's kind of torn up. Hallway's pretty basic. Not much to see here. We have the bathroom right in the middle of the hallway. For some reason, there's washer dryer hookups here also. I guess the washer and dryer was in the bathroom at one point. The biggest issue in the bathroom is this floor right here. This got torn up. It probably got wet and broke apart over time. So we just need to replace at least this little section of flooring if we could match it. If not, I'm sure Paula knows, but we'd have to replace all the flooring in here. Other than that, the bathroom is okay. It's a pretty big bathroom. We do have something on the ceiling right there that could be patched up. But yeah, overall, the bathroom is not terrible. The door does have some weird spots that have been stained onto it. So if we could paint this, it would look a lot better. It just has a lot of discoloration, but there's the bathroom. And then the last bit of the house right here, we have this hall closet. Oh, the water heater closet, sorry. And it also has holes in the doors. You can see this bedroom has holes in the door. But we have a fully functional ceiling fan with all the light parts, so that's good. And here's the back of that door. So this door is really, really beat up. But this is the third and final bedroom. Again, we have the wood ceilings, but unfortunately, whoever painted originally painted up onto the ceiling. It looks like they also did like caulking in between these wood planks that could really use a cleaning up because it looks pretty rough. And it's only on that little corner of the room. The rest of the room is not like that. But yeah, so this is the last bedroom. We do need to replace the cord pull for this light because somebody yanked it out. But other than that, pretty basic closet and a pretty decent sized bedroom. Did you have anything that you wanted to add, Mom? Did I miss anything?
No.
Okay.